Okay, namaste and good morning to all. I'm Laxmi Joshi Shrestha from Nepal. My college is Amrit campus and Tribhuvan University, and I'm going to present my joint research with my friend Dr. Bhuvan Kesha Sharma. So this is our joint research project, and the title of my research is Assessment of Tree Diversity and Carbon Stock in the Community Forest of Kathmandu Valley, Nepal. As we know, there is close relationship of human and wood, and that are managed through various regimes evolved from belief system, religions, myths, and worldview. So that resulted different approaches for management of forest. Nepal applied preservation and protection approaches for forest management within the existing 11 regimes. In Nepal, there are 11 regimes for management of forest, and this map shows the protected areas of Nepal. Sacred Grove is one of the pioneer regime of forest management through community whose knowledge were applied in other system of its management as well. So this picture is the study site with the temple area. The community forest is one regime of forest management in Nepal in which the state forest was handed over for collective benefits of its users group. And this is also the picture of the study site, the gate of the Rani community forest. The objective of the study is to assess consequences of shifting management regime from sacred group to the community forest. Second, to analyze the diversity and phytosociology of the trees, and another one is to estimate the carbon stock. The study area. So this study was conducted in the Rani community forest, which is the only community managed forest in the urban Kathmandu Valley, and this is thickly surrounded by the urban settlements. The forest area is popular for its prehistoric Rani Devi temple. This is the picture of the temple. It contains area, it's a small patch of forest, so 7.6 hectare of area. The elevation ranges from 1300, it is about 1303 meter above the sea level, and it has got the unique topographical features with two small slopy hillocks with flat plains on the top. And there's some part of this forest that has been conserved with wooden fences to control the erosion. It has got the monsoon type of climate with rainy summers and dry winters. The average annual rainfall exceeds more than 1600 millimeter. The forest area provides habitats for different wildlife, including the birds. The materials and methods used for the study are the key informant survey to collect information on management shift, time-mentor search procedure to collect the species richness. Phytosociological data for trees were collected by concentric circular sample plots methods. The characteristics like height, diameter at breast height of each tree inside the concentric circular plots were measured. The plot design is as follows, having 4 concentric circles of different radius. So these are some photographs during our field survey. We have calculated the frequency, density, basal area, and important value index. Maturity index has been calculated, diversity and evenness with sun and winter diversity index, and we have calculated the amount of carbon in the tree species from above ground tree biomass, the Chavetals, that is the allometric equation given by the Chavetal, AZTB. So now the results of the study. So from the key informant survey, we found that in this forest, in 1986 AD, King Siva Singh Malla has started to conserve this forest in the name of his queen, so it is named as Rani Bari. Rani means queen in our local language, and it's also found that the property has been shifted from Malla dynasty to the Saha dynasty after the unification of Nepal in 1769 AD. As a conservation work, the retaining brick wall has been made around about 200 years ago. this forest was previously like a private property of the kings of Nepal, and it is also the place of worship of their goddess, and the local peoples were prohibited to enter this forest before the democracy. So after democracy in 1951, after that period only, the local peoples were allowed to enter this forest. Otherwise, it is just like the private property of the king, and they use that place as a worship of their goddess. So in 25th December 2000, later this forest was handed over as a community forest to the users group in the name of Rani Community Forest, and this forest contained about 39 households who were looking after this, and there is a committee for the management of 11 peoples who are involved in the management of this forest. So from the analysis, we have found about 63 tree species present in this forest, and about that, Ziziphus incurva is the more dominant tree based on in its. So this graph shows the important value index of different tree species from higher to the lower. Highest was found in Ziziphus incurva, and the lowest is in the Saima wallichi. The tree density of this area was found to be 202 per hectare, and the largest tree based on diameter in this forest we found to be Persea odoratissima with 98 centimeter DVH, and the tallest tree was Pinus roxburghi with 23 meters height. And tree carbon stock in this forest we calculated as 32.9 ton per hectare, and the chart also shows the carbon stock present in different tree species from highest to the lowest. And diversity indices was calculated as sun and winter diversity index 2.03, evenness 0.88, and maturity index 60. Now the conclusions. So we have found that the management has been shifted from Mulla dynasty to the Saha dynasty, and then to the users group, the community forest. And the number of tree species was found high as 63 in such a small patch of forest, and the forest is also helping to assimilate the carbon. And the most important thing is that this forest is providing the recreational site for the urban people. This is the most interesting and important point of this research as well. And we also know that yesterday that was our International World Wood Day, and United Nations has given a slogan that city and the urban forest. So I think this study or this research is one of this milestone or steps towards that slogan, to meet that slogan. So the urban people, they are benefited by this forest, and they can use it as for so this is they are also using it as a biodiversity conservation learning center for the school childrens. They visit there to study to understand the biodiversity lively, because it is so near, it is in the urban area, and they are also using it for the morning walk in the morning, and the people doing exercise, and there is a temple, so they go for the worship as well. And the trees were tagged with the names so that anyone can recognize, identify the tree. So thank you very much for your time.